Hey, what's up, guys? So, this is Samiran back with another video, and today's topic is regions and availability zones in AWS. So, most of you guys might be already aware of it, like water regions and water availability zones. Like, it is a very small topic actually. So, after covering that, we'll have a quick tour on the AWS console. Okay, and we'll just check some of the services there. So without wasting any time, just quickly jump into it. Okay, so as today's topic has said about is the the regions and the AZ, like the availability zones. So what's there in region and available? Whenever we hear that we are using this AWS region or we are using this availability zone, so what is it basically? Okay, so if we check, like these are uh, like exactly from the AWS documentations. So like a region, so AWS has the concept of a region which is a physical location around the world where we cluster data centers. Okay, we call each group of logical data centers as availability zone. So this is the definition of a region. And once coming to the availability zone, an availability zone AZ is one or more discrete data centers with redundant power, networking, and connectivity in AWS region. So, okay, we get something here, but like what is it exactly? Like what will be the difference between a region and availability zone? Why we need it? Okay, so for that, let's just jump to AWS documentation here. Okay, and here what we can see. Okay, that if we just come here, so this shows about the global infrastructure of AWS. Okay, and what we have here. So basically, here are some stats that currently there are this 26 launched regions. Okay, and we have 84 availability zones. And again, there are 8 announced regions like that are upcoming or work in progress, which is 2x more region than the next largest cloud provider. So I think they mean Azure, and it serves 245 countries and territories and 310 points of presence. So anyways, we will check all these later. So basically we are going now for this region availability zone and say it announced region. Okay, so coming here, we'll just check this map. Okay, so this map shows uh, so basically you can also check it later, and this map shows like what are the uh, regions where AWS has presence. Okay, so basically the blue are the regions that are already present, like already deployed, and they are serving. And the orange ones you can see, those are like work in progress. Okay, they will be coming soon, so they are already declared, and it is like work in progress. So if you see here, mm, so this like in the North America, if you see, just a sec. Yeah, if you check here, Northern California, Oregon, and this is the AWS Gulf Cloud. So this is for the government, so US West. And again, if you check here, Ohio, Gulf Cloud US East. Okay, and then we have the North Virginia, Central Canada Central. So these are all different regions. Okay, so for if we come here in India, see, we will have this Mumbai, and again we can check here. This is Hyderabad. So this is like has been announced and it will be coming soon. Okay. So if we when we check this Mumbai, so its code is like AP South 1. Okay. So if you read here, launched 2016 and the availability zones are 3. So basically Mumbai is one region, and under Mumbai there are 3 availability zones. Okay. So availability zones are basically like the clusters of the like regions are the cluster of data centers, and the availability zones are under region. Like if you consider this Mumbai as a region, then under Mumbai there are 3 availability zones, so you can consider them like there are several data centers which form one availability zones. Okay, so once we understand this, what are the regions and where are they present, and under each region there are multiple availability zones. Okay, so then I can come back here, and if I now read you what is the availability zone. So an AZ is one or more discrete data centers with redundant power, networking, and connectivity in an AWS region. So basically, those are the discrete data centers. Okay, which have different redundant power connectivity, networking, and everything under a region. Okay, so now if we have some clarity on region and easy, we can think how to choose a region. Like there are 26 regions, right? So currently when I'm recording this video, so how to choose a region when we try to build a solution, which region should we opt for? What should be the criteria? So you might have something more anything more in your mind while choosing it, but maybe the important three ones will be latency, cost, and compliance. Okay, so when I say latency, so for example, your customers are in Singapore, okay, and you are building your solution here in Mumbai. So if I just quickly go here, so this will be Sydney, Jakarta, Singapore. Yeah. So this is the Singapore region, okay, and this is the Mumbai region. So for example, your customers are all based in Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, okay, and now if you build your solution here in Mumbai region, so definitely whenever these customers try to access these, so there will be some latency, right? So definitely whenever you are trying to build a solution, you need to keep in mind where are my customers, which is the direct customer that I am addressing to. So if my customers are in a specific region, it definitely makes sense to have your solution deployed in that region. It can be multi-regional too, if you have customers from US and Singapore, so sometimes we will be deploying the solution in two regions, and there are multiple strategies, but to choose like where to deploy our services in, this is one of the criteria. Okay, now coming to cost. So definitely cost is one of the factor. Why? Because the cost of the services of AWS differs from region to region. Okay, so what happens is, like, if you just try to run a service like maybe a EC2 machine or a database, okay, so its hourly or monthly cost will definitely differ when we come to different regions. Might like it will be different in Mumbai, it will be different in Singapore, it will be different in North Virginia. So definitely after checking like where your customers are, you can also have a like you can try to filter like, okay, this and this is maybe India, and like for Mumbai and Singapore are both suitable for me. Now coming to the cost part, which is more feasible? Is Mumbai region giving me more cost efficiency or Singapore? So that is one of the more one of the factors that comes in. Okay, so now after that we have compliance. So this is a tricky bit because compliance is sometimes the challenges that comes with data compliance. So you might have seen this very recently with Tencent and PUBG games. So all the data now is being kept in India as per the compliance and all. So if you have any idea on this GDPR? Okay, so that is European rule. What happens is anything that you do with their data should reside there. So for example, now you have a European customer, okay, and you are dealing with their data. So there is a requirement that data should not leave Europe. Okay, in that case, if you have a solution that you are building in Mumbai, so that GDPR is not breached. Okay, and that will have like a huge penalty. So to keep all this, to address these issues, you can have Europe region. Okay, like maybe EU Central one, or in any like European region, and there if you build your solution, so the data is basically staying there. Okay, so using regions like this, you can definitely tackle this compliance issue there. Okay, so that's why I told like these are three are the main things when choosing which region to choose for building your solution. Okay, now we will see a little bit in depth what are, like, as I already explained, but just to give a pictorial view, okay. So this is AP South 1, okay. This is the code for Mumbai region. So if you consider this is the Mumbai region, okay, and so the availability zones that are like often coded like AP South 1A, AP South 1B, and AP South 1C. So there might be more availability zones, like maybe more than three. It might be four, five, six, and the minimum might be two. Okay. So we don't have any fixed numbers like it has to be two or six. It can be anything ranging from two to six. Okay. So for example, now in Mumbai we have AP 1A, 1B, 1C. So now under 1A, there might be two or more data centers, okay? And these data centers, we don't have any idea like, for example, the location and this are all unknown to us, okay? So there might be like this two data centers here. Under AP South 1B, there might be four data centers. And under the C, there might be again two data centers. And their power, networking, and everything will be totally separate so that each availability zone is individually capable. So if another availability zone goes down, we know each customer is affected on that, okay. So for example, our this 1A goes down, okay. Still the Mumbai region will be able to serve the traffic, and like no customers will be affected if we are following like if we have deployed our solutions like as per the best practices and everything. So the 1B and 1C will be definitely serving our traffic, and our customers won't face any downtime, okay. So this is how like the regions and the availability zones work. So I think this makes sense. This makes sense to you now. We'll just jump into the console to have a quick tour there, okay. So, I'll just try to log into my account real quick. Okay, so if you just go to aws.amazon.com, so this is how you go to AWS console. You can just go to sign into the console and coming here. So if you don't have an AWS account, okay, I didn't didn't try to make a video sole video on that. So you can just come here, click on create a new account, and then you can just fill the basic details like email, password, account name. So then if you go next, it will be asking for some again some basic details like your address and all. And in the next step, you will be asked for some card details where you can put your debit card, credit card, anything. And unless and until you are doing something out of the free tier, you can just go and check this AWS, this free amazon.com dot free/free, and you will get like what are the free tier products, and also these are like available for 1 year. The free tier is there, so it is more than enough actually for you to learn. You get the EC2, you get RDS, and many other services, which some of them are lifetime free, and some of them you get this monthly quota, which can be easily used if you are just starting to develop. Okay, so this is how you can sign up here, and once you sign up and verify your email and everything, you can just start up with this. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and log into my account here. Okay. Okay, so I'm logging to my console, and yeah, so AWS will keep changing the look and feel. So if you see some old videos, the console might be a little bit different. And as I'm recording this today, this is actual the fresh look that has come in 2022 now. So basically, this is how the console looks. So I'll just show you like how what are the components here. Um, if you can see, this is the account ID and my account, like we can see the billing and everything here, okay. And this side it shows us the services that we have, and these are the shortcuts that I use frequently, so that I've kept them here to be handy. And also this is our health. This shows our AWS health of any open issues or any notifications. This shows our cost and usages here. So this account is like, actually this account is also new for me, so that's why it's not showing anything as of now. And also, so as we are speaking about regions and availability zones, right? So if I just click here, you will see this long list. Okay, so here are this 26 regions. So if you can see North Virginia, US East 1, Ohio, North California, Oregon. So these are all different regions. So if I see here, this AP South 1, yeah. So this is Mumbai. So under this Mumbai, we have this different availability zones again. So basically, see, like AWS has all this, most of the services, those are regionally scoped, and some of the services, those are global. So those don't have any regional limitation. Okay, so we will go in depth with all these services. Okay, so if I just go click services here, so in the all services, see there are like A to Z. If you go in alphabetical order, I'm not sure how many services are there. Okay, but just to start with basics, okay, so we will have this compute where we see EC2, Beanstalk, Lambda, Lightsail, and then the containers, we have the ECS, Elastic Container Service, Kubernetes Service. Okay. Then the databases, we have everything like RDS supports all most of like SQL, MS SQL, and all those kind of data databases. Then we have this DynamoDB, Neptune, DocumentDB. So this that is a MongoDB compatible. So we have multiple services. So in the developer tools, we have code build, code commit. So those are for the CI/CD services, the DevOps part. Okay, then going down, what we have Internet of Things. So these services are related to IoT. Okay, then we have our network and content management. So we have VPC, we have Route 53, that is like works as a DNS, and then we have CloudFront. So CloudFront, that is a global content delivery network. So that is for caching. Okay, so whenever we have any website, we use CloudFront for the caching part so that the delivery happens very quick. Okay, so then after that, what else we have? We have security. So in the security, we have multiple services like IAM, that is the basics. We will start with this. Maybe the next video I will make on IAM so that we know like the very basics of security on cloud. So how to create a user, how to create a group, how to give permissions to them, what are the best practices, how to enable MFA and stuff like that. And then we have storage. So in the storage, we have this elastic uh, file service. So that is file storage. Yeah. So that is the EFS. And then we have S3. So that is the object storage. And so, yeah, these are the main services that we need to know so that we can build upon them and use the advanced services. Okay. So yeah, so that's it. And on the next video, maybe I'll try to start with EC2 or IAM because those will be the building blocks. So we can take it from there. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And till the next video, bye bye.